still in 23, so we gotta move on.
We forgot.
We gotta move on, okay?
Gotta move on.
So I'll go ahead and call the meeting to order. If you'll call roll, please.
Yes, sir. All right, Counselor Jones,
Here.
Waltney,
Here.
Allamon, Smith,
Here.
and Hardman. We got three.
Okay, we've got a quorum then. Okay, and, we're going to,
Let me imagine.
skip over 2006-23 and
Yeah.
come right back to
just
it.
had to-
But we have the exciting time here to move to 01/12/23. And it's the bid opening set for right now, 4:30 for Reese Street Sidewalk Improvements. It's not often that we have a bid opening in the middle of finance. It's really, these are things that really excite me. So we're gonna see this in action. So we have, it looks like we have 3 bids, that's it, right? Okay, we have 3 bids. CB&A Construction is the first one. So we'll go ahead and open that. All right. Okay, so we've got, sealed bids. We got the proposal. Looks like the total projected cost on this, it breaks down to each one, $638,635.97. The CB&A Construction, we have a bid bond notice and a non-collusion affidavit. So we have all the proper paperwork for that. So everybody got that amount? Okay, it's over budget, so I'm not real happy about that. Bulls Construction is the next one.
Okay, 6:30.
Okay, we got the proposal. And here we are, the total for everything, $508,269, $508,269. Okay, let's make sure we have everything. We have a bid bond notice and a non-collusion affidavit. We have all the required paperwork for that. Second. Okay. And then our last one is Gillespie Construction. It's a big one, so we're hoping it's small. Okay. Proposal. This is all the proposal information. Okay, the total for this one from Gillespie Construction is $547,843. $547,843. Bid bond. Let's see if I'm missing, I don't see the non-collusion affidavit on this one. You got the E-Verify. All right. And you'll just have to check this. I don't see the non-collusion affidavit on this one, but I might be missing it.
Did you request that in the bid pack?
Could you request a
Yeah, it
non-collusion?
should be in.
I'll
go
go
through
Yeah, there's a lot of bid bond notice here. Hold on one second. There it is. Okay, there it is. Okay, I did find it. Non-collusion affidavit. So that, you do have all paperwork in this. Okay, so those are your three, and, you need a couple of weeks, don't you, to
That's right.
kind of review this? Okay.
Yeah, carry it
Okay.
over.
So without objection, we'll carry that over, for, Kale to review those and come back with a, recommendation. And just, as an FYI, the budgeted, amount is $430,000. That's what we had budgeted for this project.
Carry over for Kale.
So we'll carry it over for Kale to review, and then, we'll take action in finance, in our next meeting.
Do you want to put the playground renderings up in here, or do you want me to do it in special issues?
Do we need to do what?
The playground renderings.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Do
I
we
can do
need,
it, I can, or whatever.
yeah, you can.
I'm sorry.
You can do it in there, yeah.
You want me to do it? Okay. Brian, this is not on the agenda. Can you put up the pictures? Okay. I just wanted, the council members to see the renderings of the, new Central Park playground that is gonna be, starting to be put in. Wow, the project is getting started soon. Demolition, of course, is gonna happen first. And that should be starting in the next couple of weeks. This is gonna be a fully accessible playground so that it is gonna be able to be accessed by adults and children of any ability, age. And there are special elements in the playground that are specifically wheelchair accessible. You notice down here next to kind of what looks like a little hump, there is somebody pushing a wheelchair. So that is a play set that is accessible for wheelchair bound people. There's also a swing that is handicapped accessible, swings that are handicapped accessible. And one of the little spinny things, this one down here close to the Gaga Ball court or thing, is also wheelchair accessible. The surface is like universally praised for its durability and also its accessibility. Rusty and Jacob, who have been working on this for the parks, had both representatives from United Ability and and the Exceptional Foundation came out to look and see and talk to the folks and see what we were doing, and they were both extremely excited about the accessibility and the fact that their participants and folks with challenges are going to be able to fully access this playground. It's going to be a really big deal. And like I said, they're going to be starting the demolition here in the next couple of weeks. And then the hope is that the installation, I know they're going to be meeting on that here soon to figure out exactly where everything is going to be placed. You'll notice there's lots of shade sails that'll make sure there's plenty of shady spots for people. But the hope is that everything, of course, depending on weather and all of that everything can be installed and ready to be played on by the end of March.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the hope, so that by springtime, when the weather starts to get good, everybody will be able to get out and start enjoying the playground. And I know there's been a lot of speculation and talk surrounding the Caterpillar. I know that it means a lot to people. It kind of has people have a lot of memories about the Caterpillar, and the folks at the park are being very. They understand that. They know that. We're being very sensitive to that, and it is going to be preserved. It is not going away. And the hope is that it will be able to be used either as some sort of like art installation, almost like as a statue, if you will, or a public art piece, or that it will be able to be incorporated into some sort of sign situation for the park. That's still, the logistics of that are still being discussed and figured out, but just wanted people to understand that there's no move to get rid of the Caterpillar altogether. He is going to continue to live on, and hopefully in a really cool way that everybody can still enjoy. So anyway, I thought that y'all would enjoy seeing what is planned. I think it's going to be really, really awesome, and it's something to be really excited about. So, and this is a budgeted item that was in our budget that we approved. So we're getting started on it right here at the beginning of the year.
It is gonna be fenced in, correct?
So, you know, we have the bollards now. So the playground is now gonna be reoriented to sort of face out toward the big, lawn area of the
Yeah.
park. So yes, there will still be, the bollards will still be there, and, there was some,
You'll have an opening.
Yeah.
Well, there's gonna be two kind of, not quite as large as.
What is
paving
shown.
That looks like wide.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nice.
Okay.
All the back part, like facing Oxmoor.
It's
maybe the
all
central and
contained.
All that will be, all be fenced in. The only places that will kind of be open is right there at the front part.
Facing
See
the-
right there, kind of, where it kind of looks like it'll actually have a little upward thing where the wheelchair accessibility goes onto the playground itself right there.
Mm-hmm.
The two areas on each side of it will have a little bit of an opening right there for people to come and go.
and that will be facing
Yeah,
that,
but that'll
that
be
green
facing
space.
actually out there into the park.
And that's
It'll
kind of
open
a,
into the
that's kind of
park.
a, we discussed that, it's kind of a move in playground design these days. You don't want it to feel like it's,
They're trying to get away from just fully enclosed.
right, it's supposed to feel more like free flowing so that you can play in the playground and then go out and throw the football or, you know, whatever.
Right.
So, but there will be, those openings are a
As
little
long
bit
as we don't
larger
have
when they'll
running
be.
in the street.
Yeah, the
No,
back-
no, no,
the
it'll be
backside,
completely
everything
contained.
around on the sides,
Garrison
the
and
backside
Webster
will
kids
still be
anyway.
fenced over.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, and this was not on our agenda, but
No.
I wanted everyone to see this, since it is
It's really beautiful.
part of our budget, and, we're excited about that.
Yeah.
So, thank you for that.
Real quick, related to heat, how will it handle heat?
The same way everybody else does, it'll be hot.
How will
Will
it,
it get too hot?
No.
I will say this, it'll be way cooler on feet than those wood chippy things.
Okay.
Yeah, whatever that is, the
But
bark.
You can go out there Sunday and make it.
all right. Good questions, good questions. Okay. And
that's
be-
it.
Okay, thank you for that report. And before I forget, is there a motion to dispense with the reading of the minutes for December 18th and approve them as distributed?
Yes, so moved.
Second.
Okay. Counselor Smith, second by Counselor Gwaltney. And please make note that Counselor Alamon is
Got it.
here. All
Thank you,
right, so
sir.
Smith, Gwaltney, we're just approving minutes right now. All in favor, say aye. Aye. All opposed by the same sign. That's 4-0 passing.
Are we doing the,
And we'll go down here to 2006-23. Request for consideration of city man. So, Alex, can you give us a report on this?
Yeah. So a couple of updates. If you'll remember, we're basically working on two items right now. One is the redistricting, which the state is working on, and I'm hoping to have an update on that here in the next week or so. And I think I know they're working on that and hopefully getting close to a conclusion on it. And then the other, it deals with the petition. I have a company that we can retain to do that. I'm waiting on the details from it and hope to have that by our next meeting. In the meantime, we're not really losing any time because we also found out we can't get the machines until April anyway because of the primary. So we couldn't even get them in January and February. So April would be the earliest we could do it anyway. Hopefully by the next meeting, I might even have a map. But if not, I'll be probably close to having a map. And then I hopefully will have some details on a group to handle the petition to get us to the referendum. Yes, sir.
Just related to exactly what you were saying about the primary too, anticipating that there could be runoffs as well. Would that be June and create a window that's very tight for us to fit into? Or?
That's my understanding. The issue is just, for us, is just the machines and their availability. And we've been told they would be available beginning in April or May. June might be an issue as well, depending on what happens. Yeah. April would be great if we can make that happen. I think we'll know by next meeting probably in terms of petition, because that triggers the timing as to when that petition's done. It has to be done within, I think it's 90 days of
90 days.
of that completion.
Thanks.
Sure.
Any other questions?
All right.
Okay, so we'll
Thanks.
carry this over for further information. Anything else that we have not? Bo, we have not gotten these other minutes.
From the
Uh,
budget.
From, to my knowledge, I have not seen the minutes from September 18th, 19th, and 21st. So if we can have those by next time, that'd be great. Any other questions? Okay, hearing none, we'll adjourn.